Hey, how you doing? You talked to Edna last night, right? Okay. Well, no, she said that she had talked to you and that she had told you that she would be taking a few days off from the game because it was getting redundant for her and she needed a break. No, she needs a break from the pressure that's been going on. Well, she'll have to tell you that. You know, we got into a heated discussion, if you want to call it that, pertaining to situations that have been e- evolved in the game and after effects of what had happened before in the game. So she told me to that I would have to watch over VDK for the next couple of days, and that she would make her decision as to what she was going to do. So by the well, she was upset. Okay, so um, so I'm supposed to, if anything over the next couple of days with VDK, then I'll be handling it. So uh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, but that's not what I that's not what I want. I mean, no, 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 no. That's not what. No, I mean, the clan is hers. I came into the game to support her and to be with her. And to have fun. Okay. Now, unfortunately, some things have happened during the time that we've been in the game together in the family that have put quite a strain on our actual RL relationship. That and other things. Because I have talked to a couple of people, and what I have told them in private has gotten back to her, and that is what is creating the problem. I was talking to one of her friends in private, try, trying to figure out, you know, what would be the best course of action. And she got wind of it and she totally flipped on it. She's like, "You don't tell anybody our business, be a man, quit being childish, that kind of stuff." So, okay, I'm going to tell you, do not tell her. Please do not tell her. Okay, this is what's going on. She's taking the next couple of days off to decide if we're going to be a couple in the game and in real life because of what's going on in the stupid game. See, she's the one who tells me that I'm the one who is so involved in the game that I can't separate the game from real life. But I keep my real life issues out of the game. But when she's in the game, I mean, the game is hers. She says she wants to take a break from a couple of days MIA so she can get away from it all. All right. I say, okay, I'll give you those couple of days. I will call you in a couple of days. If you don't answer, then I know it's over. You know, and then I will make a decision from there. So she wants to take a break from everything. Now, to show you how much she is into the game, right now she is in QA decorating a Zaby. Huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, decorating a Zaby. No, but she says it's her time to relax. It's a getaway time where she's not in RLC. Nobody's bothering her. She doesn't have to put up with BS from people. You know, Eh, eh, I'm not gonna name names. Okay, I was just talking to somebody. No, no, I don't think you will. It's one of her friends. It's not okay. No, I wasn't talking to any of those. I haven't talked to any of them. Okay, I'm not trying to create any problems. See, you have to understand something. I am very loyal to her. Very loyal to her. But every time something comes up in the game, okay, and she tells me, well, why don't you go back to your ex-girlfriend? Because I did have another account. But the only reason I created that account was her and I were in another account together, okay? And when we were going through problems, she came in as Evna, and then she went through the whole gamut that she went through, okay? In the meantime, she's leaving me sitting over in the other account waiting on her, telling me that she's got real life issues she's dealing with, but she's in a game under another account. She has a boyfriend, and then she meets Hunter, and then she gets engaged, then she gets married, then she has sex with Khan, but yet I'm the bad guy. See what I mean? And I'm sitting here waiting for her, and this went on for 3 months. And I created a different account, and I went in to get friends, okay? And I was sticking to myself. I was learning how to deco. I was involved with a couple of decorators who were teaching me stuff. I mean, I don't do a bad job of decoing, Hal. Okay. At this point, if I learn how to do stairs, I could actually take the test at Universe Academy without having to take the courses to become a licensed decorator. I have that skill. I have that knowledge. I ran into a lady in the other account and started off as friends, and then to alleviate the problem she was having with other stalkers, we decided to act like boyfriend and girlfriend. No problem. So to stop some of that crap from going on, I would post things on her wall, on a profile, so that these guys would get the message that there was somebody in her life. You know what I'm saying? Although we weren't at that point boyfriend and girlfriend, okay? Well, anyways, one night we were dancing and having fun, and one thing led to another. And I ended up having pixel sex with her. Definitely. And, and so, anyways, I found out that she was Evna, so I asked her to be, I sent a friend request to her as me, okay? And she accepted. So I had called her, I saw her in transport online, and I sent a message to her, hey, you want to come see something I'm decoing, and she said sure. So she came over, and then she started with, you know, this is you, this is you in this account. I'm like, whoa, whoa, wait a minute. It might be, but look at what's going on with what you're doing, you know. And that's when she went back. And that's when she had that little situation with Khan because she was in such a turmoil about it. And that's when Khan did what he did to her because he knew she was hurting, he knew she was upset, and he took advantage of it. You know, we finally decided to cancel all accounts except for one each. Yeah, yeah. And so she said, "Look, I want to." She said, "When we cancel, I said, look, it's a new beginning. We start over. Everything's cool." She said, "I want to bring you into the family." I said, "Okay, I'll come into the family. You know, as long as I can be with you, I'll be there to support you. I'll be there to help you." So I come into the family. Then, after I come into the family, then I find out I was reading your profile, and I saw where there was a wedding announcement about her and Hunter. And I'm like, hey, what was this about? She said, well, I told you that Hunter and I were together. I said, yeah, you told me you were together. You didn't tell me you were married. You didn't tell me you had sex with him. You didn't tell me that you took in, he wanted an open marriage. You didn't tell me any of this crap, you know? And so she said, well, she said, I had my reasons. I'm like, well, you know, you got a man waiting on you, and you're doing all this for 3 months. She said, well, I was just trying to find the right time to tell you. I said, so you get on my case about me having a one time pixel sex, but yet you've been boyfriend, then you have the fiance, a different guy, a fiance, and then you marry him. I said, now this was even before I found out about Khan, okay? She told me about Hunter. So anyways, when I joined the family, Khan was very cold. He was very hateful, but I was cordial. I was very cordial with him because she wanted me to be, because she didn't want to create a rift in the family. I was very cordial to Khan. I treated him with respect and everything. And then Khan hit me with all this crap. And then I find out from her that she had gone to sex. She had had sex with Khan. And you know what the bad part is? It wasn't just that one time. It was two. It was two times. He came on to her. And he preyed on her, and then he wouldn't leave her alone. And then they were decoing one time, and we're together, and started dancing. And then the next thing she knows, he's got all of his clothes off, and he's professing his love for her, and all this other crap. So, anyways, you know, and she said, and then she realized she couldn't do that, and that's when she started telling him, "I'm your mother, you're my son. This is not going on. This is not going to go on." Okay. She said, Wolf is my man. He is my man in real life, and he's going to be my man in the game. Leave it alone. Stop it. I don't want any of it. And Khan kept insisting on it. And then Khan got a hold of me and said that I was trying to create a wedge between them, that I was just seeking power, that I came into the game knowing I would be king. I'm like, you know what? I didn't know any of that. I came into the game to support her. He said, well, if I leave the game, if I leave the family, I hope you'll be man enough and have balls enough to tell everybody when they ask why I left the family that it was because of you. I'm like, excuse me? And then when Edna found out about this, she got onto my case about it. I'm like, well, wait. I am the innocent party here. I knew nothing about it. And I have been nothing but cordial to him, doing what you wanted. And when we have our time together and you let him PM you, keep PMing him, and he knows damn well we're together, but you still keep PMing him, I said, you give him the wrong impression. you know. But I said, you know what? I'll be the man about it. You know, I'm a lot older than Con. Con's just a little pig-headed boy, and you know, it's no skin off my nose. I said, this is supposed to be a new beginning for us, but right now we've got so much crap flowing down it. I said, and I'm trying to support you, and all I'm getting is flack from the people that you messed with, and I'm getting flack from you, and I am the innocent party. So, anyways, yesterday it came to a head because of our daughter. Yeah. Well, what happened is she's having problems in the game. You know, she came from the NC family, and then there was things happened in the NC family, and she was denounced. Oh. Well, yeah, you know, they just, yeah, oh yeah, right. See what happens. Okay. Yeah, right, right. I understand that. Okay. So, anyways, she had problems after being removed from NC family with Swaza, whatever his name is, and Neil, who is now Kali in Eden's family. And what they did was after she was no longer there, they took and got her, and together they made her into a vampire. They did their own little ceremony and made her a vampire. Angelica. Well, she wants to be part of the Dark Knight's family. Okay. Well, this was before she came into the Dark Knight's family. Okay. Everything is gone. Right, and she knows that. That's why she wants to stay in the VDK. Okay, which is good. Which is good. It's cool. But from that situation and what's been going on with Kali, now Kali has been, anyways, as soon as Angelica gets access to a computer because she was staying with her parents, she finally went back to her husband, and they're trying to get a computer so they can get on game. As soon as she gets back on the game, she's going to send some screenshots of what was said and some Skype of what was said by Kali to her, and then Evan is going to take it to. Wait, Ayuli's his mother, isn't she? I think Yeah, I think Yuli is his mother. I think Eden's his aunt. Oh well, you know, things happen, and I don't know everybody. So, anyways, once we get that information, Evan is going to go take it to his mom, and they're going to discuss what's going on. Okay, because he has let it slip from RLC into her real life. He has talked to her husband, and told her husband he will take her away from him. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I know. So you turn the volume down. Yeah. No, yeah. But no. So, anyways, um, so we voiced with them to talk over the situation to see exactly what's going on, and then later on there was another situation that was going on, and so she called me on Skype because I'm doing it from the phone, and we were talking about it, and I gave her some advice and let it go at that. Well, then when Evna came on, I told her what had happened. And she got all bent out of shape saying I was disrespecting her. They were disrespecting her. I should have told them to wait till she came on and let her handle the situation. And I'm like, well, you were asleep. She said, well, you should have told them to wait. I'm like, I thought I was here to help you. She goes, well, you wanna take on everybody's problems? Then okay, you handle it. I'm like, wait, no, I came here to help you. I'm supposed to take the brunt of the stuff and pass the important stuff on to you so you're not bombarded and weighed down with all this crap, which is what my job is as the king and her being the dare. Correct? She's not seeing it that way. She's seeing it as this I'm trying to run the family and everybody's disrespecting her. Yes. She, she thinks Angelica was disrespecting her because she talked to me. And then when she they were typing back and forth and I came on and I asked Evna if she wanted to conference with because I needed to find out what had happened with the situation, and she said no. She was typing to her about general chat, so I called them. When I called them, Angelica answering because they're on the phone disconnected Evna. So Evna got it in her head that because I had called to talk to him and she got disconnected, that they had hung up on her to talk to me. I tried to explain to her there was a mistake. They didn't realize they had hung up on you. You know, mistakes do happen. And she really took off on that. She said, I get enough disrespect. I don't need the disrespect from my family. You take care of it. You handle it. She's your kid. You're going to sire her, not me. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What is all this? You know? And she says, you know what? I'm going to take a break from everything. I'm gonna leave VDK to you. I'm gonna take a break for a couple of days. I'm gonna have to think if we're really compatible. I'm like, excuse me? If we're compatible? What are you talking about? She said, well, I'm at that point now where it won't take much for me just to pack up and leave. I'm like, what? Leave me or leave the family? She never answered. And, knowing her track record, I could say yes, but I'm not going to go to that point yet. So I'm in RLC after she hung up. She said she's going to bed. I'm in RLC after she hung up. I'm decoing the honeymoon house, trying to finish it up, get it ready. She pops into Utherverse Transport, into the transport, Utherverse Transport. So I said, I thought you said you were taking a break from everything. She said, I'm taking a break from the family. I didn't say I was taking a break from the game. I'm like, um, I told you to take a break from everything so you could relax and get your head together. She says, oh, you're a fucking angel. I'm like, whoa, what? She says, well, you know what? She says, why don't you just go back to your ex? I'm like, wait, that account is gone. I've got no reason. She said, well, if every time something happens with us, you're going to stray. I'm like, wait, wait, wait. I haven't strayed. I said, every time something happens with us, you create another account. It seems odd that every time she gets pissed with family and her real life family and other people, she takes it out on me, and then she finds an excuse to go do something else. And I've just been here for her. How? I mean, look how I handled the situation with Khan. How much support did I give her? I gave her total support, did I not? I gave her more support than most men would give any woman. And I took the shit from Khan and still was cordial to him in spite of all this. And the thing is that Angelica is like Evna. They are two peas in a pod. Yes, they are. Exactly. Two peas in a pod. No, right now at this point, it's not that she's unhealthy for Evna. It's just that right now, Evna thinks that she's been disrespected because of. I called them to find out about the situation when she was talking to her in general. They answered the call and she hung up on her and didn't realize she'd hung up on her. And then Evna took off on me. So now what you and I are saying is between us. Okay. So let me show you something. Okay. I'll read it to you. Okay. Let me let me get to that point. I'm not going to read you everything because some of it has to do with the personal life. Let me see what happened. Well, okay. Damn, I didn't know we had talked that much. And what really pissed her off was we were over in QA decoing yesterday. She wanted measurements, so I went ahead and started checking out measurements, and she got really pissed about that right off the start and said, I didn't ask you to do that. I said, I was trying to help you. I didn't ask you for help. I'm like, where did this come from? You know? No, we haven't been spending that much time together. That's it. Okay. Okay. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Okay. So what happened was When she came in yesterday morning, she had asked if I was on call. I said, "What call?" She said, "Oh, you talking to them?" I said, "No." And she goes, "Well, have fun talking to them. As soon as you call them, they stop talking to me. So with that being said, you can sire them." I said, "No, baby." I said, "Don't be mad. They didn't, didn't realize they hung up on you." She goes, "Have fun." I said, "Baby, they didn't realize they'd hung up." I said, "Baby, they want to apologize. She didn't realize she had hung up." I said, "I'm truly sorry that happened, baby. She didn't realize that she had stopped talking to you. There was a mistake on her part. She didn't mean anything by it. I told them they needed to apologize to you. And as far as what happened in QA, yeah, I'm truly sorry about that. I promise you when we do decorate together, I won't ever overstep assuming anything again. I can change. And, you know, she goes, it's obvious they tell you their secrets. So I have decided they will be my kids. They can call you dad and me Dea Evna. You will sire them. I said, "Hey, let me explain and apologize, please. We do need the family." I said, "You are the ruler of the clan. You are also her mother. As far as that goes, just let it settle and talk to them. People are human and make mistakes. They want to talk to you. As far as you and I said, I do love you. I've never meant to do anything to make you mad. So I went out over the step again in decorating." She goes, "No, I will talk to Dad. You can have VDK. They look up to you, and not me. I'm a nobody, so you can have them. I'm done talking." I said, "Wait, you." I said, "You are the leader. You are their mother. Don't talk to Dad. You're very important to me. You are my life." I said, "You are the leader, baby. I am not a ruler. I am your partner and your love. Okay?" I said, "Don't let someone else's mistake mess up your joy in the family." I said, "They like you. They enjoy talking to you. They they love you." I said, "Please talk and let them explain. Right now, you are tired and worn out." I said, "You have to get rest in real life and relax so you can feel better." I said, "You are not a nobody. You are my life and my love in real life. In the game, you are my life and my love. If people are being stupid, that is their problem, not yours." I said, "Don't let them ruin your joy in the family by making a mistake." I said, "You are very important to them. But to me, you are everything, always will be." I said, "I always love you. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. Please forgive me." And then she got a message that said, "Angel is quitting RLC for a while until things cool down with everyone." I said, "What?" I said, "She's upset." I said, "She made a mistake." I said, "Talk to her." I said, sorry. It's you know, so sorry. Been busy on the other account. Yes. I sent her to then I got a reply from Ace, the JOP, and it said, "So sorry, I've been very busy on another account. I can make it Saturday. Yes, I will do this for you both, Ace." And we're supposed to have a meeting Saturday evening, my time, Sunday morning, her time, with the JOP for the marriage, okay? I said, "This is in my inbox and my profile, so Ace will meet with us Saturday. He will be able to perform the marriage ceremony." She goes, "From now on, all problems go to you. You can talk to them. You can do what's necessary, but whatever needs my attention, you get all the facts and then mail me. I will carry from there. I will, however, not talk anymore. They feel more comfortable talking to you, not to me, so be it. They do not need me as a mother, so that is the way it will go from here on. This is my say, so be it." I said, "But she would still like to apologize." I said, "You can type and and Skype to her. You don't have to voice." She goes, "Type it out. She already made that choice earlier. All of you do not respect me. So from now on, I will be Dea." I said, "Baby, I do respect you." She goes, "Stop. I'm not in the mood for lovey-dovey stuff." I said, "I do respect you and always have." She goes, I said, "I did overstep that. I would have meant that." I said, "But I did not create the mistake about them dropping you. It was her." She goes, "It was you. You called them so they had to concentrate on you. You wanted kids so much you can have them." I said, "Wait." I said, I told you. They had asked me to talk to them as they wanted to discuss what happened. You were the one talking about general stuff to them. She was already talking to them when I called, okay? She knew I'd already talked to her about the situation, you know? And she goes, "What? I need to ask them like a busybody what happened when they didn't tell me in the first place?" She goes, "Sorry, not my style." I said, She goes, "They choose you, they can have you. If you want to act like a child and leave the family, it's their choice. But like, I've never lost kids before." I said, "You weren't on earlier in the morning when they had when they had the run-in with her parents, I told them they needed to talk to her parents and settle it. I said, I asked you to talk to them, but you said no. You told me to do it. You were just talking about general stuff. I said, I'm tired of talking to adults who act like children. I've had enough of that in real life with my kids. And I said, all I really want is to have fun with you in the game, be together and enjoy each other's. I don't have to have kids, but I do need you. She goes, stop talking about me. I told you I'm not in the mood. I said, well, yeah, no, this is type. She goes, all of you made your choice, so live with it. It won't take me much to just pack up and leave. I said, what? So you would just pack up and leave me, or are you talking about the family? I said, you call me when you want to talk. I won't bug you. I hope you get some rest. I said, I'm logging out of Skype now. Call me by phone when and if you want to talk to me. She goes, whatever. Have fun talking to your girlfriend. I said, not talking to anyone. I said, I've been waiting to hear from you. She goes, and then Angelica sent her a message that Dad asked us to call you and talk to you about everything so that we can resolve these problems, which they should. You know, they should discuss it with her also. She goes, if you do that, what is the point of you being a king? I said, no. I told them to call you and talk to you about the mistake and apologize for what happened, period. That they needed to apologize. And she goes, I already told your father all issues that needed to be addressed from now on. If they need to be addressed in voice, will be to him. And after all the facts obtained, he will mail me the problems and I will go from there. I will not talk to any of you from now on. She goes, no, you handle them. You are so good at life's problems. Your life is perfect as a, so you handle them. Be my guest because I'm done. You can handle that. I said, I'm not good at life problems. She says, but you act as though you are. No. I said, I do know some things, but all I know is when I have experienced it. That is all. You know what? I'm done talking all this shit. You handle them. I need time away for a few days. I will be back after that. Settle the JOP and stuff. I need a short break from everyone. I said, you want to take a few days and want me to handle the JOP and say and take care of the other details? Right. I said, I want to make sure I'm getting it straight. She goes, you are responsible to take care of BDK. Look after it while I'm gone. I said, no problem. I'll do my best. She said, I have told Dad already that you will take care of BDK and the kids. You're already doing that nowadays. I'm redundant, so I need a break and some time away. Don't disappear from Skype or LC. Now, she's telling me don't disappear from Skype or RSC like I'm going to go somewheres, but she's the one who's not in Skype. She's the one who's not in RLC. She's the one in QA, right? I said, get some rest while you're away. I said, I'll be here waiting, period. She says, get the JOP and stuff done. Make sure we have someone to marry us. You represent me in VDK. If someone asks, just say I'm away for a few days because of your life. I said, okay, I'll do that. I said, but please get some rest. She goes, I'm telling you now, knowing you, when you get some people to talk to, you blurt out personal problems if you have not already done so. Stop. You know I hate it. You are so desperate to have friends that sometimes you act not your age, and I'm getting tired of this being the parent in this relationship. Mm. Well, she told me she had talked to you. She goes, you need to grow up, and this relationship is a partnership, not only one-sided. I am not respected. They had a chance to tell me what went on, but they chose to continue with you. So that is why I made my decision to wash my hands on voice with them. As I said, no problems. Any problems, mail to me. I really don't care what people think anymore. I was disrespected, and worse, you had no brains to tell them to talk to me too when I woke up. I would take this time to really think if we're compatible or not, because I am then trying to make you think of what's right and wrong. I know you talk to them on voice again. What is it with you and voicing? It's like a lifeline to you. Well, now you have people that you can voice with. I am keeping my mic and not talk and not taking it out for a while. Happy voicing. I said, I'm not talking to them right now on voice. I said, told them family conversations would be typing. So as far as voicing with me, that is your choice. As far as if we're compatible or not, I am not like the other men that you have had in the game, but obviously you don't take that into consideration. I said, you do what you feel is right. So obviously you do not have much. You do not love me as much as you say. You make it seem as if I am the one who is already wrong. I said, look at how you act. Other people get you upset and you take it out on me. I only try to help and you don't appreciate it. I try to support you and you keep knocking me saying I am wrong. I have done nothing wrong today other than try to help. Now, I can't help what others do, but I still get blamed for it. I said, I won't take the blame for everything anymore. I said, I love you and I always will. She goes, okay, fine. You have made your choice. Take care. Be, she goes, oh, send my regards to that girl. You have made your decision, so I will tell Dad I am not. I said, I don't have any of the girl. You are assuming. I said, I only want you, but you say I am the one who will stray. She goes, you always think you're right, but you don't see what you did wrong. So be it. Well, what did I do wrong? I said, hell, you even created another account in SL and never told me. No, what am I to think? Every time you get upset with me, you're going to go off a couple of days and create another account to relax in? She said, well, and then she says, what she said was, at least I don't have voice sex. I said, well, that was only one time. I said, no, you had an account for 4 months, left me in the dark, left me out saying you had real life keeping you busy, couldn't take time to be with me, but could go and spend time with others, men, and have sex. Oh, fine. So you're an angel. I said, what? Huh? I said, well, you got married because you had a plan. She goes, bye. I said, guess the goodbye and click on the button to stop all communications is the only way for you to handle things. I said, I don't understand. I said, she goes, you're so happy now, right? I will let you have your freedom. I will talk to Dad when he comes on. She says, and if necessary, I will remove myself. The family is all yours. I said, I'm not going to be around the family. Like that. I said, I don't have freedom. I said, I only have you. But right now, you don't want me. So the only reason you will remove yourself is so you can go and do what you want. It gives you your freedom, is how I see it. She goes, then you don't know me. Do what you want. I'm done. I said, well, actually, I do. You say you have family, but you're going to give up. You say you love me, but what? You're telling me you've got to see if we're compatible? She goes, 10 months of this shit always, I tell you to stop doing this and do that. Why? I don't need to do that. You are a fucking 56-year old for God's sake. You are acting like a 25-year. Your favorite people just came online. Go have fun. I said, you know what? They are not my favorite people. You always assume because you're angry. I said, I don't do half of what you think. I said, actually, I don't really do anything of what you think I do. She goes, oh, you're an angel. I said, no, I'm not an angel. But I am not like your other men you have had in the game. I said, because I love you, that is all. I said, I made the biggest mistake. Yes, I had voice sex. I will regret that to the day I die. But I will beat my own self up over it. I said, I told you I will not stray. But when you log off saying you're not talking, but then go make remarks like, go talk to your girlfriend. I said, come on, I don't have a girlfriend. You tell me have fun talking to favorite people. I said, I don't really care about them as favorite people. I said, you're what I truly care about. She goes, well, I told her I deleted all conversations and contact with the other person in Skype. I'm just trying to figure out how to cancel that account in Skype. She goes, I said, I told you Deke is gone. Just like Summer and Sky is gone. I said, all I want is you. She says, don't give excuses. When you want something, you can Google to how. She goes, haha, you're so funny. I said, I'm trying to get in touch with support for Skype. Not everything is Google is perfect. I said, the conversations are gone, the contact has been deleted and blocked. I said, Deke is gone, and there is no other account. She goes, for now? I was like, wait. I see that. I said, that is what I mean. You are assuming I will. I said, I won't. Two accounts is killer. It hurts you. It doesn't give you peace and freedom. It just causes you to start hiding and lying and worrying about getting caught. I said, that's what I learned with Deke. I said, I don't want to feel as if I have to hide or lie or stress over getting caught. If I don't do anything, I can't get in trouble. So I won't, plain and simple. I said, now I'm going to bed. I'm tired and I've been up too long. If you want to talk later, we can. If you want to call it quits with me, that's your choice. I can't stop you. But I don't have anyone. I don't have any other account. And I damn sure don't want another one. And as far as straying, it just ain't worth it. She goes, go to sleep. So I left her a message at 6:45 a.m., which is the last time. I said, good night. I'm going to bed. So I woke up, told her good morning, you know, went through, our personal stuff, and I said, and then she she was on, she was reading it, she never answered. The next thing I put on, circled, a few minutes later I saw that she read it, but she never answered. Then the next thing I put on, it was circling, and then a few minutes later she answered it, and I'm like, you know what? At 4 o'clock in the morning she should be in bed. So I log in my QA profile. Guess who's online and in QA at 4 o'clock in the morning? Uh huh. No, it said she was a basic Xavi version 2. She likes to deco a lot. Yeah, she does. She says when she gets upset, she goes to deco, she turns on the music, and she just relaxes. So, anyways, well, we haven't really had that much time together. That's the thing. Okay. She has to schedule with her daughter in real life. Okay. Her daughter has cerebral palsy. She has a schedule she has to keep with her, a feeding schedule. I know what that schedule is. I know what her schedule is as far as her life goes. Okay, and the times that she's not feeding her and the times she's not in real life doing stuff because a certain day she has to do things for her mom because her mom's in a wheelchair right now. Her mom fell and got hurt and is now in a wheelchair. So I know what the schedule is. Okay, I mean, hell, I've been with her for 10 months. You know, so the time that she does have available, and this is what gets me. Point of fact, the other day I came on. I came on. She came on. I sent her a couple messages in Skype. She wasn't answering. Then finally she said, "I'm talking to Ash in Skype. I'll be with you in a little bit." I said, "Okay, no problem." Because Ash is her best friend, and Ash lives over in Malaysia with her. In the same area. They're like 3 hours away from each other. Ash was having problems with her boyfriend because her boyfriend's a master, and she wanted a new skin, and he didn't want to buy it. So she was venting about the damn new skin and him not buying it. She vented for an hour on it. So finally, she Edna got in touch with me. So we went to Deco and spent some time together. And then Ash PM'd her and asked what she was doing. And she told her, I'm with my man. And Ash kept PMing her. And Edna kept answering her PMs. Khan did that to us several times. Other people have done that to us several times. And she'll answer everybody's PMs. And I'm like, you know what? Say I disrespect you, but when you PM one of your friends and they tell you they're with their man, what do you do? She says, I don't bother them. I said, so don't you think the other people should give you that same respect that when you tell them with your man, they shouldn't bother you? I said, but what do you do? I said, you keep talking to them in PM. She says, well, I have a hard time with my friends because I don't want to lose them. And I'm like, you know what? If they were really friends, When you told them you were with your man and busy, they would respect that and not bug the hell out of you. She says, well, not everybody thinks like you. You know? When I'm with her and I get PMs, I'll tell people, I'm sorry, I'm busy with my love right now. When we're done in our situation or whatever, I'll get in touch with you. Unless, of course, it's a serious problem, then I'll say, okay, if it can't wait, don't take too long about it. Because the time that I do have with her is not that much time. A lot of times people see our Abby's together 2 or 3 hours. Well, you know what they're doing is she's doing her real life stuff while she's leaving the Abby there, because that way she can pop in while I'm doing what I'm doing and check and see what I'm doing without me knowing that she's back until she says something. But I let her do that. That's okay with me. I don't care because I don't do anything wrong with anybody. I was talking to Joe the other day. Joe was the candidate that we had talked to. I was talking to Joe the other day. I was decoing and talking to him. She had left her Avi in the other room, and all of a sudden she come in and she typed, "Who are you PMing with?" I'm like, I was PMing Joe to find out what his decision was about the family. He said, well, I already talked to him. He said he's not going to join the family. I'm like, oh, okay. um, he has a girlfriend, and at one point when she first met Joe, Joe had just his girlfriend had just dropped him. The girl that he's with now had just dropped him, and he got in with Evna, and that was the guy that was involved with her before she got into the family with Hunter. And then the minute that girl came back on, he dropped her like a hot potato and went back to her. And that's when she started hanging with Hunter and the family and getting to know the family, and everything else progressed from there. Because the minute I said I was talking to Joe, oh, she got bent out of shape about it. She wanted that stopped immediately about the PM. Said, you don't need to talk to him. I've already talked to him. 37. But yet I'm the one who's acting 25. I'll be 57. Uh-huh. And this lady that I was being boyfriend girlfriend with in the other account, she's 2 years younger than me. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I never really had any problems with her. Yeah, and right now she's the one acting like a child, and I'm trying to live with it and think. Now, I told her on voice, I said, I will call you in a couple of days. I said, I will give you 2 days. I said, if you don't call me, I said, if you don't call me in 2 days, no, this is what I told her in PM and RLC when she ended up at transport. I said, if you don't call me in 2 days, I will know that it's over between us. And she immediately says, well, I can't call you because I don't have credit. I said, okay. I said, I'll call you in a couple of days. And I said, if you don't answer, then I know it's over. So, I mean, Edna loves the family and she loves her sisters and stuff. Right now, she just feels like she's disrespected because, I mean, think about it. You know, Hunter basically fucked her over, and then Khan, he basically assaulted and raped her emotionally, and you know, and then and Angelica comes into the family, and she's got this problem with Kali and with NC, and Edna's not on. So and when kids need to talk, they need to talk. Not to put off or hold off what's going on. Okay, and Angelica is only 26. I have a grandson who's 21. Okay, my youngest daughter is 33. My oldest daughter is almost 40. I'm not a kid. You know what I'm saying? I've had to deal with my girls growing up. I've had to deal with 13 grandkids. I have been a family man all my life. I've never dated. Believe it or not, Hal, I have never dated in my life. When I got out of Vietnam and got out of the military, I ended up in a relationship. I got married. When that relationship ended, I had 2 years of being alone and got in with my last wife. And then we had 20 years together in marriage. And then I got a divorce. And that's when I met Evna in SL almost a year ago. I can count on one hand how many women I've been to bed with in real life and never use all 5 fingers. What does that tell you? I'm faithful to the one I'm with. My first marriage ended in a divorce because I caught her in bed with 3 different men. No, on different occasions. But one guy I caught her with 2 or 3 times. And when we got a divorce, our divorce was final April the 1st of 1990, and she was married July 15th of 1990 to the guy that I caught her in bed with several times. Then my last wife, she was involved in SL. She was a professional singer in SL. I do sing, actually. That song I gave you was an old song, but I do sing. I do a lot of Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, Garth Brooks, stuff like that. And I do have a very good voice. But I mean, I used to sing professionally with a barbershop quartet. I'm what I'm what they call a natural bass. A natural bass. But my last marriage, the last 5 years of our marriage, she was involved in a relationship with a guy in the game for 5 years. And me working at night and sleeping during the day, well, it worked out convenient for her because while I was working at night, she was able to be on with him at night because he lived in a different time zone, which was her night, which was his afternoon. That went on for 5 years. So I have had these women cheat on me, and Evan always tells me, "Don't classify me in the same category as them. I am a faithful woman. I only believe in one woman, one man." And I'm thinking, you know what? You had an account in SL when we were together. You created a different account because you wanted to work and make money for yourself, and you dropped me. You would get me into RLC. We're in an account together. You've already got another account. You say you never will be involved with anybody else, and then one day you hit me out of the blue that your other account has a boyfriend, and then you quit coming in to see me in our regular account, and then I find out you've got another account where you've been married. You've had other boyfriends. You've been engaged, and you've had sex with other guys. So the heart, if you love somebody, your heart will forgive. I don't know. So, anyways, basically, the gist of it is in a couple of days I'll know what her decision is going to be about us. Now, if it's real life and she decides that she doesn't want to have um, any doings with me in real life, then there's no way I can have any dealings with her in RLC. At that point, if it does happen like that, I will come talk to you, and you know you can either find someplace else for me in the family, or you can denounce me, and I will leave. Well, to her, I've done everything wrong. Okay, to her, I have done everything wrong. Yeah, I understand that. So, so for now, I'm running VDK until she decides what she wants to do. But if VDK if she decides to terminate our real life, there is no way I can be king in VDK and she be the Dea. You know, you know that won't work. And at that point, that's when you will have to make a decision as to what you want to do with me and the family. And I will let you know of that situation if and when it occurs. But for the time being, all anybody in the family knows is that she is going to be MIA. Like I put in family chat, she's going to be MIA. She's got to take care of some RL issues, and that's all I said. I said that she will be back. Well, that's what she said. She will be back. That's what the message to you said. She will be back. See, I am a truthful man. I am honest, and I am a respectable man, and I treat everybody with kindness and courtesy. I don't make friends that easily because all the friends that I've had have screwed me over with my ex-wives. So I don't trust a lot of people, but I can be friendly. I can even be cordial. Hell, I proved that with Khan. Did I not? In spite of what had happened. Um, you mean well, she should be asleep right now. I think she's got her Abby sitting in QA. I'll let you know in a minute. I can check that real quick. you know, because in QA, I only have her as a friend, and she only has me as a friend. Nobody else is in there. She doesn't associate with people in there. So it still says she's in RLC. She's in QA now. So she's probably got her Avi in there, and she's probably asleep. Okay, she just left her Avi in there so that anytime she wakes up, she can just get in and go do what she wants. She'll go do her Farmville on her 3 accounts, and then she'll do her QA on her 4 accounts in QA. Hmm. She logs them in, collects the raise, and transfer all of the raise to Evna. So, anyways, yeah, huh? You can transfer, but see, when I canceled Deke, now here's what happened there. Okay, I told you that I had that I had things that happened. I ended up having sex with her where we had voice sex. Okay. Right after the voice sex, 2 days later, she gifted me UVIP. How do you think that made me feel? Delon, the girl I was involved with when I was Deke. Okay. After we had that sex that night and we had the voice sex, 2 days later, I get a web gift. She gave, she gifted me UVIP. And, huh? It didn't happen before her. It happened while she was having her involved in your family with before your family when she was involved with Joe and with Rocky, and then during the time that she was involved in your family with Hunter and with Khan. Now she'd been in almost 4 months at that time when I came in the family. I had only had Deke for 21 days. Okay, and you know what? I turned down a lot of stuff. I go into transport now as Dark Wolf. I mean, hell, even Shayla the other day when she had that incident with Ska, Elder God Ska from whatever the group was, the one I put on Iggy. She says, "Uncle, are you looking at chat local?" I said, "No, I don't. I don't generally look at local when I'm recruiting. I'm doing PMs because I'm trying to talk to people." She says, "Oh, well, there's a couple of girls in there that have been trying to get your attention that are calling you hot." You know, I'm like, "Oh, okay, whatever." But I get girls PMing me all the time. Okay, and yeah, and I don't do anything or say anything. You know, I know, you and I really am new. You know how long I've been in RLC? As long as Dark Wolf's been in RLC. See, Dark Wolf had Shy Wolf as his woman. I created Dark Wolf because Shy Wolf was already in RLC. Evna was already in RLC as Shy Wolf. Okay, and I created Dark Wolf because that way, when we got tired of working our horses in SL, because we had a horse ranch, we had 120 horses that we worked. We sold them, we auctioned them, we went to auctions, we bred. You know what I'm saying? Turned out to be more of a work than a game for us. And she said she wanted to go have fun, so she reopened Shy Wolf. She already had Summer Wind already in the game. Summer Wind has been in the game almost 5 years. Yeah, I understand. You got stuff to get taken care of, but anyways, the main reason I want to talk to you was to let you know that whatever happens, then it's gonna. I will let you know, and then it will be your decision as to what you want to do with me and the family. Yeah, well, I just wanted to give you a heads up because, if it interferes with the real life relationship to where there is none, there's no way after having a real life relationship that I can come in and even attempt or try to be part of the same clan as a partner. Okay, I can't, I can't do that because the feelings would be too rough at that point. You know what I'm saying? And I love the family. And I don't want to leave the family. So, because I have been nothing but respectful to everybody in the family. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go feed your mom. But like I said, I just wanted to let you know that so you would have a heads up in case anything did happen. Okay. Okay. I'll be in family chat. I'm doing what she wants. I'm staying in family chat, and I I finally finished the country house today. Their honeymoon house is ready if she decides she comes back in the game and wants to keep the relationship going. If not, then I'll change the name of it and I'll have me a little pad. But I think I'm going to go decorate one of my other properties. So, anyways, you have a good day. Go take care of mom, and we'll see what happens. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.